Hey guys, did you know that half the listings in America are not selling? Whoa, half. Yes, half. So that is back to the old school days when I first started in real estate. Back when I started, I went to work for C21. I wore the gold coat proudly. Loved my C21 coat. I earned it, had to pay for it myself. So it was a big, big accomplishment when I finally wore it. But back then, I attended a class. It was called the 2-to-1 class. And that just meant we had a theory back then. For every 2 listings you take, one would sell. 50% sales rate, right? Now, you think if you went out and met with the seller and said, hey, I've got good news and bad news. Great news is that I'm going to do my darndest to get your home sold, but I'm only successful about half the time. What do you think they would say to that? They'd be like, oh, that doesn't sound so hot. So what I learned really quickly is that I didn't want to have a 50% failure rate. I wanted to have a 100% success rate. So what I would say to my sellers was completely different. So here's my script. I would say, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, you may not realize this, but in today's market, only about 50% of listings are selling, which is true again right now, today. 35 years later, it's true again. Okay. And so I would say, but that's unacceptable to me. I want to sell 100% listings that I take, but it requires me to have a different kind of conversation with you. And the conversation means that I have to be, honest with you if we really want to get this property sold. So I can go two ways here. I can tell you what you want to hear, or I can tell you the honest truth. Which would you prefer? And of course, they're going to say, well, I prefer the honest truth. Then I'll follow up and say, but are you sure? And then I'll laugh and they'll laugh and they'll say, yeah, I think so. Okay, great. Because if I was going to tell you what you want to hear, I would probably try to buy your listing, tell you some unrealistic price, tell you don't have to do anything to the house, and really just pretend everything's okay. But it's not. And I have to really kind of help you get yourself in a position where you can get top dollar and get your home sold. But also that might require that we do a little bit of work and, really, really strategize this. Okay. So I'm going to give you a bunch of ideas here. And now I'm going to roll through them and give them a bunch of ideas. People appreciate the fact that you're honest. They love what I call gentle brutality. If you just got to get their permission in advance. And when you get their permission, they're like, all in, give it to me. I want to hear it all. Fantastic. Let's go through it. You will always get the job when you do that. Take it from somebody who took 150 listings in a second year as a 19-year-old agent. I guarantee you, when you start using these techniques, people will say, I want to work with somebody that's honest with me, because they inherently know that a lot of people are just trying to buy their listing. A lot of people are telling them what they want to hear, and that's not what they need. They really need honesty. So try that technique, see if it works for you in your market. Have a great day and good selling.